here we are, last game of the season. It's going to be a big one, isn't it?
It's going to be interesting, I think. Obviously, we wouldn't like to have left it this late to secure survival, but it's got to be done.
What's the mood in the dressing room?
I think last week's ones obviously gives a wee bit of confidence, like, you know what I mean? But we all realise that we've got to go and do the job, really, so it's business as usual.
Yeah, are there any nerves at all because of the magnitude of the game?
Not so sure, to be honest. I think it's down to individual, really. I think last week's game was very nervy. Obviously we secured the one, so hopefully that settles it down a wee bit and we can go and concentrate on playing rather than what's going to happen, you know what I mean?
So what sort of game do you expect? As you say, it was a nervy game last week and quite scrappy. Is it more the same this week, do you think?
Could possibly be. Just depends how we start. I think obviously they're going to come down, they're safe, they might play with no pressure and make a game of it, so we've got to be prepared for that and go out and do the business.
The fans got you over the line last week, I think, that'd be fair to say, and
yeah,
they're going to play a massive part again this week.
Yeah, I think it's a full house by all means, so hopefully they get behind us and as they have done all season, and as I say, as a group we all get over the line and secure safely and then move on.
Is it a time for reflection on the season yet, or just concentrate on this
Not
one?
at this moment in time. I think we've got to concentrate on the game Saturday. Let's go and get 3 points, and then once the season's over, then you can reflect on what's gone wrong and bits and pieces. But I think for Saturday we've got to concentrate on the game.
I know you've been involved in a few relegation scraps yourself, but I don't think you've been in anything that's gone this close.
No, I've been involved in a few stages, but I've got out before this stage really, and obviously everybody would have liked to have had it done and dusted by now, but we've made it hard for ourselves over recent weeks, and as I say, we haven't done it last week, which was a massive 6-pointer, which we won, and as I say, we've got to go again, but that's the joy of it.
You're the skipper, do you feel any extra responsibility for some of the younger lads?
Yeah, I think you've got to help them over the line. Maybe they've not experienced this sort of thing before, and maybe looking for a bit of guidance in that, and as I say, I'm here for that, and hopefully, as I say, when I'm out there, I do that for them and settle them down and just let them play their game.
Some of the young lads have come through exceptionally well. I mean, Tom Lockyer is the prime example, I guess. His 50th game last week.
Said last week he's played 50 games this season. If he told him that a year ago, he might not have believed it. So he's done very well. A lot of Clark's done very well. See, there's young lads throughout the squad really, and they've all applied themselves quite well, and they've got a bright future ahead of them. This is a great experience for them. Not a nice one, but it's something they can use in the future. And
it's certainly one they'll learn from.
They don't ever want to be involved in this. I think that's something they've got to take from it, and so it's a good experience for them.
Yeah, have you got a message to the fans for Saturday? I mean, I know there's only one game, I think, when the Torquay game when they were against you. Otherwise,
you've got to thank them. The support as well throughout the year, and it hasn't been good. So got to thank them for the support. I think they were superb last week. As you say that Torquay voiced it, but they were entitled. I think it was good on the day, and they're entitled to their opinion. And the message got across to the lads. And to say since then, I think they've really worked really hard. Some results didn't go for us, but as I say, last week they were magnificent, so if we can have the same again, then it would be really appreciative from the lads, and hopefully we can get this club over the line.